Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I want to review a little movie The Adventure of Paddington with the title Paddington Makes Pancake. Before I start reviewing, I will tell you a little about what Paddington is. Paddington is a bear who lives with his uncle and aunt named Aunt Lucy and Uncle Pastuzo. After a massive earthquake hits the Peruvian jungle, Paddington loses his beloved uncle as well as the home he has taken refuge in. Until one day, Aunt Lucy decided to send Paddington to live in London, England, looking for a meritorious explorer who had met his uncle and aunt when they were young. Aunt Lucy believes that London is the right place of Paddington to find his new home. Paddington was smuggled on the ship bound for London, until finally the smart bear arrived at Paddington train station in the city of London. Seeing the bear sitting alone, the Brown family of Mr. and Mrs. Brown and their two children, Judy and Jonathan, took pity on him and invited him to their home at 32 Windsor Garden. There, Mrs. Brown named the bear Paddington after the place where they found it, although his real name in Peru turns out to be Pastuso. Now let us review the movie. When I first saw the film, I see it looks like he's writing a letter to Aunt Lucy, maybe? When he was writing, suddenly Jonathan shouted, "Pancake Day! Yay! It's Pancake Day!" which finally made Paddington surprised and confused because Paddington didn't know what Jonathan meant by what he said. Then Jonathan spoke, "It's only the best day in the world ever," and Judy explained to Paddington what they usually do on Pancake Day. And apparently Paddington didn't know what pancake was. Jonathan finally told him that pancakes were its sort of a flat cake. Mrs. Bird makes pancakes for them, no one makes better than. And you put lemon on them, or raspberries, bananas, strawberries, or even marmalade, said Jonathan. When Paddington heard Jonathan said marmalade, he immediately said marmalade excitedly because Paddington loves marmalade. After that, Jonathan, Judy, and Paddington went into the kitchen or the dining room, shouting, "Pancake Day! Pancake Day!" passionately. But when they ended, they saw Mr. Brown and Mrs. Brown were looking sad because there were no pancakes on Pancake Day. They were silent because they saw Mr. and Mrs. Brown sad and they don't see a piece of pancake there. Jonathan asked where the pancakes were. Mrs. Brown replied, "Mrs. Bird had a little accident." It turned out the Mrs. Bird was injured because she went snowboarding and did a triple backflip with his clothes. Paddington was worried and asked Mrs. Bird, "I'm fine with bear, but sadly I cannot make any pancakes today. Sorry," said Mrs. Bird. They also looked sad because there were no pancakes on Pancake Day. Then Paddington asked, How hard can it be to make pancakes? We could make them together, but they can, because they can make Mrs. Bird pancake. They don't have the secret recipe, and they can ask Mrs. Bird to tell the secret recipe because it's a secret. Finally, the Brown family tried not to grieve. Since Paddington didn't want to see the family sad, he ended up trying to make pancakes. He found the pan and cake. He put the cake on the pan, but he was confused because Jonathan said the pancakes were flat. Finally, he sat on the cake and made the cream inside the cake come out. Just as he was about to take the cake out of the pan, he bounced off the cupboard and made a mess of the kitchen, many items falling on Paddington's head, including a pancake recipe book. On the other hand, Judy and Jonathan are playing cards, but they find a pancake card, and it makes them sad again. Mrs. Brown, who turned on the radio, but on radio everyone was talking about pancakes. It's all so mad, them said again. In the kitchen, Paddington is getting ready to make pancakes. He spills the milk and the egg break. Mrs. Brown is painting Judy and Jonathan, but again as before, she remembers pancakes by making Judy and Jonathan face like pancakes. Paddington messed up his kitchen while trying to make pancakes. He had put in the pancake ingredient and he started to cook it, but it was burned. The problem came again. The pancakes jumped up and stuck on the top wall. It made the kitchen even more messy. Then Mrs. Bird entered the kitchen. Finally, Mrs. Bird helped Paddington to make pancakes. They put in eggs, flour, and milk, and then knead the dough. Not forgetting they also include the secret ingredient. Suddenly, the Browns entered the kitchen and saw that there were pancakes there. They were surprised. "Happy Pancake Day," said Paddington and Mrs. Bird. They were happy because finally there were pancakes on Pancake Day. They ended up eating pancakes together. I love this Paddington movie. Before I close this video, let's sing Paddington music together. Paddington, Paddington Bear, Paddington, Paddington Bear, he came from Peru to be with me and you. He's a very rare sort of bear. Paddington, Paddington Bear. Paddington, Paddington Bear. My voice is not good, sorry. Alright, I'm closing this video. Thanks for watching. See you later. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.